Doesn't look like, no, it doesn't. It looks tiny, and it looks like it really can't handle that trailer. So if we sleep for, let's sleep for 13 hours. And sleep a little more. Time for some speed up and sleep a little more. Oh, look at that. We're finally getting daylight at 7 o'clock. Oh, so beautiful. So the ground temperature is 1 degree, so we should be able to fertilize now. You should call it the sleeping stream. No, Twitch will ban me for that. You're not allowed to sleep on streams. Ah, look at the alfalfa. It's growing. This tractor is not powerful enough for this trailer. At least it doesn't feel like it. Finally a great harvesting. Thank God for that. I'm not happy about the beta build. So I can't watch you sleeping. I'm sorry. That fantasy is for a completely different channel on a different website that has something to do with Hub. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah, we need a bigger tractor for this. It just barely pulled it up here. By the way, am I the only one who thinks it's kind of weird we didn't get any harvest missions last year? Let's get that one selected and lower that one, and let's start spreading some slurry. Do not hit the trees. Honestly, I think it's something to do with the tractor. Although this being a less powerful tractor, it seems to handle the slurry spreader better. Do you do multiplayer sometimes? I used to. I had a multiplayer server running, but it was not being used, so I shut it down. But I will be doing occasional multiplayer streams every now and again. They will come up, and I will announce it in time so people can prepare for it as well. If you follow me on Twitter, it's probably the best place for it to check out. Or if you're on my Discord as well, I'll make sure to let everyone know it's there. Update math for math for NPC update speed? What? That could be a beta problem, by the way. It could be. I think what we saw was definitely a beta problem, no doubt about that. So yeah, I'm sorry to say that John Deere actually seems to be handling the trailer better, although I haven't had to reverse with it yet, with the John Deere. But it's not sliding as the Fendt was. The Fendt was sliding a lot, making my life very, very difficult. It's just an excuse, guys. It's just because I'm a shitty driver. What the hell? Look at that branch. Looks like a fucking... It looks like a snake. Right, why not? Oh god. Fertilizing with slurry is what we do. Come on. You can do it, Jindy. It's an empty trailer, for crying out loud. It's not happy about it. It looks like it needs more weight on the front. Shut up. It's doing fine. It's like Thomas the Tank Engine. I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. So how much can I beef up the case, by the way? If I wanted to use that.
Don't!
Same as in the John Deere 280. Alright. So instead of doing that, it might be worth actually buying another tractor. Getting a bigger tractor. Maybe replace the John Deere for a shitting dog. A quad-track. Where did you learn to drive? I didn't, Baltic. I have never learned to drive. Never, ever, ever. I refuse to be good at this. Might need to get a bigger spreader. For the quad track? Or the shitting dog?
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Probably a good thing we took out all those trees, otherwise it would be a little bit difficult getting around here. It's a shame. Now, I genuinely like this Samsung spreader. I really, really do. But it's a shame that it seems to be a bit of an issue with the fend. I think it's an issue with the fend. I can't say for sure, though. I don't know yet. Maybe the bigger one? It's just so expensive, isn't it? I mean, this one was bad enough, although I do have the attachment now, so it's just the trailer I need to replace. But it is really expensive. We should save money. Like any good farmer, we should save money. Contracts.
Don't!
Yeah. We got so many contracts that we can do, and that's really nice. So we can get a ton of money that way. How much could you get for selling that spreader? I don't know. Let's have a look in a little bit. Yeah, this is not sliding the same way that the fend was. Right. But it doesn't have the horsepower to pull this. It doesn't feel like it has the horsepower. Look at the speed going down. Oh, no. 7 kilometers an hour. Just about pull it at 7 kilometers an hour up that hill. Right, let's have a look at how much I could actually get from this trailer. So that would bring me back 113,000. If we take a look at what the big one would cost. 185. Yeah. What the hell is that? All right, I forgot I had this one. The front tank. Huh. I think it's because of the height difference there. Oh, the height difference. Oh, you're thinking about... Oh, you actually could be right. Yeah, you could be right about that. Don't know. Yeah, exactly. There's that fender and mud hub. Maybe could replace. Which fend on mud hub? The 1050. Also call it a bug. Also call a bug fix so I don't lose money. Oh right, yeah. Oh shit! I overshot my my position. Let's try and reverse and see how that goes. Much better. Honestly, a hell of a lot better. I can actually steer it. Someone else brought out the same fender setter. I don't think it's done by Eagle. Well, I could talk with the guys about it. I can definitely talk with the guys about it and say that it has some issues there, and perhaps they can come up with a fix for it. Who knows? Maybe try editing the XML. Did you add the horn? No, I didn't. I didn't, Baltic. I'm sorry, I haven't done that. I was busy updating the map and getting all of that ready, so I haven't had to look at it. Or talk, but I doubt it's that. Yeah, I don't know, Rebellious. I think it might be the pitch height. I think Baltic might be right about that. That JD needs more power. It does. It really does. I mean, we just spent half the load on getting up the hill. That's too expensive. Whoa. Shit. Now, if only I was better at driving as well. That would be nice. Alright, so the Jandir has issues as long as it's... Well, if it's going up, it has issues. Going down is not a problem. Try the last round with the fender so you can see the difference. Yeah, with the fender. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. I wanted to switch over now. Get a quad track to pull it. I don't like quad tracks, but I do need a bigger tractor. You guys are right. I do need a bigger tractor. We're gonna swap this over with the Fendt now because the Fendt has the horsepower and definitely the torque pulling it. The only issue is the sliding thing. It's not too bad of an issue. I just need to work around it. I need a lot. I do need a lot. I need more coffee. Someone.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Someone drank all my coffee. How dare they? How dare they drink my coffee? I think it's the same idiot that uses all my money. Now that's a stupid idiot. My other Magnum is on Yesmas, but I think it has filling issues. Oh shit. You see, I don't really like that about mods. If I am to download a modded tractor, it has to be good. It really has to be good. So the one that I got from Eagle, from Dutch Eagle, the Fendt is unbelievably good. I really, really like it a lot. And I don't think that issue is too much of an issue, really. And I mean, it's such a powerful tractor, and we bought it because it was such a powerful tractor. We need it to work. We need it to work. Otherwise, there's no point in having this huge fucking tractor. Let's have a look at... You could be right. It could... Can I in any way change that? What am I... Oh, that was that one. No. Still that one I'm changing. Still... I was just trying to figure out if I could raise a higher the pitch. Replace for 1050. We might have to. Let's have a look. We might have. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. We'll get there in the end. I think. I hope. We need to fertilize field 29 as well. Hello, pig. Are we doing something stupid here, spreading slurry before we are seeding? Because when we start the seeder has a fertilized tank as well. So we'll be using that. Can we do that? Can we fertilize twice in a row? Does that work? Yeah, that should be fine, shouldn't it? There's a YouTuber that complains about 1050s. It doesn't pull the power to the ground in real life. It should. Oh, really? The 1050 is a massive tractor, isn't it? Jesus Christ, the size of that beast. I mean, the size of this beast as well. 942. It's just such a big tractor. And in all honesty, having that huge slurry spreader on the back doesn't really bother this tractor a lot, except for the sliding. So the John Deere was down to 7 kilometers an hour. Oh, are we going to go down to 7 as well? Oh, 11? 10? It's better than the John Deere. It feels like I'm driving on ice sometimes. It's horrible. Hey Confessors, good evening. How is the game doing today? We are having issues here and there. We got a sliding tractor, we've got a beta build that didn't work out too well, and yeah, things just seemed to be interesting today. 3 kilometers for 180 horsepower. It's well worth it, guys. It's well worth it. Stop making fun of the Fendt. Can't help it. He means well. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Don't!
Now, another thing, you guys are right. 3 kilometers an hour is nothing to be fussed about. But look at the speed that it's pulling this trailer up the hill here. So those 3 kilometers can make a difference in an actually working environment. I'm trying to convince myself that I didn't do a bad purchase with this tractor. I don't think I did, though. I doubt I did. I'm kind of looking at the distance texture for this crop. I can't remember what we had up here, but the distance... Oh, it was sunflower, wasn't it? The distance texture look a little bit weird. It kind of looks like something else. I'm using a similar distance texture for clover and alfalfa, if I'm honest. There are so many trees. I'll cut down near the field so don't get stuck. It adds in a lot of challenge, doesn't it? A lot of added challenge. But you're right, there are a lot of trees on the map. It's part of the reason I always have 3 or 4 headlands when I'm doing anything on the fields, otherwise I'll just crash into trees. Co-op? Yeah. Could be fun. Definitely could be fun. Do you think we've got enough slurry to finish off this field? We should have. Should have. Oh, right, I got you. Whoa. Fuck's sake. Good thing I'm not doing driving for a living, huh? How much slurry would it take to do the 54 acre field? A lot more than we have. Probably a lot more than we'll ever have. So I reckon with 1500 pigs, we're gonna run out of storage space at the slurry storage at the pigs at some point. If we had 1500 pigs, and the same with 750 cows, we would quite fast run out of slurry. But we got 10 million liters of storage in the slurry storage, so we would have to use that. 10 million liters, that's a lot. But given how much slurry we use right now, it wouldn't last that long. Need a lot of cows and pigs, yeah. We will probably have to max out both cows and pigs and probably put in more pastures. So I was looking at, there's an upper limit of 32 pastures you can have on each variable spray mod, yeah. And someone pays attention? I don't. I never pay attention. So I think it's 32. Oh shit. Pens you can have as an upper limit, but there should be a mod for changing that so you can have more than 32. So I was thinking 32 pens. That's a lot of animal pens, right? And if you're gonna have 300 cows in each pen, that's a lot of cows. Isn't it 6? No, it's 32. But mod changes it to 32. Is that the way it is? I'm pretty sure that you can have more than 6 animal pens on each farm. Pretty sure you can. But then again, I could be wrong. But still, 32 pens is a hell of a lot of animals. Look at the speed that this beast is pulling this trailer up this hill. You guys never seen anything like it. Actually, you haven't, because what you've seen on this stream has been 7 kilometers an hour. 12! It didn't go below 12 this time. That's nearly double the speed. I'm not sure, something to do with consoles. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You might be right, then it's 6. This mod lifts the animal husbandry limit from 10 to 32, so now you can have up to 32. Okay, so it's 10. Right. What the hell happened there? But still, 10 animal pens. You can have 300 cows in each animal pen, right? I think the limit is 300, isn't it? For the bigger one? That's 3,000. That's quick math for you right there. It's a lot of cows. Would you need more than that? Oh, come on. Going uphill is not a fun thing for these tractors on this particular field. Right, let's turn it off there. Look at the tractor sliding. Oh my god. Oh shit. Should get realistic weight mod next. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? There we go. Now it actually started turning. But before it was just sliding. So, do you guys think the more realistic mod will come back? Turn off the air conditioner, it will give 12 more horsepower. Yeah. Might get to about 3. Yeah. Do you think the more realistic engine will come back? I don't think it will. I don't think we'll see that again, which is a shame, but I just think it's too complicated. At least for 19, maybe for 21. We'll see. Turn! Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. Ah, fuck, we hit the tree. We're gonna cheat our way out of that one. There we go. We're doing good. Oh boy, we're doing good. Oh, by the way, confessors, I got the adapter for the DSLR yesterday. Should get a challenge instead of a quad track. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Honestly, that is actually something I'm thinking about. But yeah, confessors, I got the adapter and it works fine. The camera gets power without the battery now, so that's good. Everything there works fine. However, the camera has a safety feature where it turns off after 30 minutes, no matter what. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you have the camera turned on for more than 30 minutes at a time, it will shut off. I need to figure out how the hell to bypass that safety feature. It's a little bit annoying. Otherwise, I was good to go with the DSLR. I mean, I even had it set up so it was perfect. Everything looks fine, but no, not this time around. So I think it was to prevent overheating, as far as I understood. So it doesn't want the lens, or not the lens, the yeah, it is an overheating safety. But you can't bypass it, as far as I know. There's no way to bypass it. At least not on this particular model. There might be another one. I wish you a good night and have fun. Baltic, thank you so much for hanging out, my friend. I hope you have a great evening, or at least what's left of it. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Bye, my friend. Oh boy, we're doing good. Oh, thanks, Confessor. So I was kind of hoping you had some sort of inside knowledge to this one. Or maybe we could find out a way to bypass that safety feature. I don't think the camera will suffer any overheating. Honestly, for the testing I've done, nothing has been even remotely close to overheating. Oh, 12 kilometers an hour, guys. 12 kilometers. Just saying, it's a beast. So we didn't have any snow at all. Actually, that's pretty representative of a Danish winter. What do you guys think of the amount of slurry that we're spreading? I mean, do you think it's realistic that we use this much slurry for spreading the fields? Or is it completely out of hands? Out of hands? Out of proportion is what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm using a lot of slurry for a very little. Compared to the fertilizer, not really. I do feel like we're spending a lot of slurry on a very, very little amount of land. I have a theory on it. The type of function turn. Would you turn? Thank you. So if it's video, there will be a shorter timer before it turns off. It's gameplay balance and replay value, though. It's true. That's very true. But there's something satisfying about just spreading slurry, really, instead of having to use fertilizer. It's kind of nice. Are you spreading shit? I am. A lot of it. A lot of shit. It's the shittiest job in the world right now, but I like it. And hey, by the way, welcome to the stream. It smells, it does. And this is pig. This is pig slurry as well. That smells even worse. So if I were to choose what kind of slurry I would prefer to smell, so weird, it would be the cow slurry. Texture looks good, but doesn't seem balanced. But that, as at glance, you're right. Texture does look good. They nailed it this time around. Instead of just having a ground texture, it was slightly darker. This is actually pretty good that we can see where we are. So one more load and we're done here. Now what to do for 29, I'm not 100% sure of. Didn't you change that one, or is that the game? It's the game. It's in the game. I've not changed it. Sorry, by the way. I was just dying a little bit there. I've not changed the texture of the slurry at all. It might be seasons. I doubt it though, but it actually might be. I don't know. Huh. Odd. Some maps have custom, etc. Yeah, it's true. About 26 cubic meter should be okay. Oh, is it about 26 cubic meter? For all right. It just seems like a lot. I mean, compared to I don't know. Seems like we're running out of slurry very fast. That might just be because we are running out of slurry very fast, and I don't really have the patience to wait for slurry to produce. So in real life you would spread about 26 cubic meters of slurry, and in game we're at 30. It's not really too bad. I mean, that's not bad at all. Huh. I thought it was more. I normally change it to 20. Yeah. It's probably not a bad idea, but that breaks multiplayer, doesn't it? Oh, it's a mod. Alright, gotcha. I thought you were doing it on the map. I don't know. I don't know what I thought there. Don't mind me. It's not getting dirty at all. I mean, it probably is, but not a lot. But all your bushes and trees around also got a lot of it. That's true. And the fences. Pretty much everything in the vicinity of the field has got a good amount of slurry. It's not polite to mock, you know. Oh wait, let's do this the smart way, because I know how to do stuff the smart way. I don't. I'm pretending that I know how to do stuff the smart way. Wow. We're sliding! Variable spray mat. I think you can change, but I think you can change mod, but changing it in game would break multiplayer. That's true. Yeah, but I should use the variable spray mod. You're right, Rebellious. You're right. Alright, so we should be done fertilizing this field and should be ready for actually start seeding on it as soon as the ground temperature is up for it. And now we need field 29. Let's just have a look. I'm just curious because yeah, that's fine. That looks good. It's another day or two. It actually is, yeah. So I'm curious. We got 68,000 liters here. We got 100,000 liters here. So we spent about 100,000 liters on 31. Should we set up a courseplay course for this guy on field 29 and have him refill back at the pigs and just use what we've got? We might as well. We're gonna do that, guys. We're definitely gonna do that. Yeah, we might as well, because the more we spend of the slurry, the more or the less we have to spend on actual fertilizer. Then you'll have to finish 29 manually. Yeah, I know. Remember to refuse to get good. Don't worry, Kim. It will never happen. Never. I highly doubt I'll get good at any point. Yeah, I know, Rebellious, but I won't have to use as much of normal fertilizer. The more I use of slurry, the less I have to use normal fertilizer. It's kind of where I'm going with this. Wow. Not sure how that will work with seeding. It shouldn't make any difference. I don't think it sees slurry and fertilizer as two different type of fertilizing. I think it sees it as one type of fertilizer, really. You think so? I don't think so as well. I don't really think so. On the live view, there is an auto power mode set default to 30 minutes. Yeah, I've confesses I have turned all of those auto shutdown function off. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. The camera will shut off after 30 minutes, no matter what. We can take a look at it at some point. There really isn't anything I can do software-wise. Wow, it's so sliding. Holy shit. That could be an issue. Right. So we got 4, 5, 6 loads of slurry. If you're doing a course to pigs to refill, shouldn't you manually filling from cows? I suppose I should. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I've got auto drive courses going to both of the places, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of emptying out the slurry right now and using as much of it as possible. And when we're done, just going over to using normal fertilizer. I don't think it'll make a difference. In all honesty, I really don't. Alright, let's see if we can set this one up. So, we need that one. Field 29 North. There we go. Might get to do headlands. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a lot. But the more I spend of this, the less I have to spend of the other. It's kind of my take on it. Load. Here we go. So we want to load at pig slurry, and we want to load slurry. There we go, slurry. I'm off to bed. Thanks for a great stream, bro. See you next time. Have a great night, all. DJ, thank you so much for hanging out, my friend. I hope you have a great night, and I hope to see you again soon. And yeah, sleep tight, my friend. I've got noisy neighbors. Holy shit. Right, pig slurry, and we're loading slurry. We're going to field number 29 North. Everything is fine there. Wow, does that actually work now? Holy shit. I did not know that. It didn't work on YouTube. There we go. Wow, it's not that one. Jesus Christ, Martin. Come on. Think about what you're doing. Right, field number 29. Headlands, we're gonna go around 2 times. Didn't even know it would work. No, me neither. Start on the headland passes, headland corners, just going to be smooth. Everything here is fine. We do need to go around that one, so generate field course. So using this slurry spreader, look at that. Look how wide it is. It's so far between the lines. That's so cool. Right. First waypoint, and let's go in here and auto drive for refilling. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh no 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 no! Don't do that now. I accidentally unfold the equipment. I shouldn't have done that. Well, it's easy to see how far you've gotten here. That's nice. We've got cosplay doing something again. Holy shit, who would have known? I wonder if this is going to work out. It should. Cosplay fail. Actually, Kim, that was me. I accidentally pressed X instead of C for going out. Oh, cosplay fail with a lot of errors. You think so? I hope not. I genuinely hope not. How will it work on field number 30 that we didn't get to harvest? Do you guys think that is going to be an issue? Do we have to refertilize that? What the hell happened there? Dafook? What the hell was that about? Alright. Sure, why not? So far, no errors. Knock on wood. It's because pipes weren't touching ground. Oh, so it was an angle issue? God damn it, I thought he was just being lazy there. $25,000 liters of slurry doesn't last a long time. Holy crap. It refuses to behave. It does. It really does. It looks really weird, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's see how Autodrive is handling it. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a couple of issues with Autodrive lately. Particularly emptying out the bunker silo. 160k for slurry tanker. Oh, it's starting to get dirty. I like it. I remember when we started modding equipment to get dirty. You could spend 68k on fertilizer spreader and use 100k worth of fertilizer. I could. Yeah, I remember when we started modding dirt texture onto mods. That must have been in... That's a long time ago. Most likely be able to fert every field. Probably, yeah. I'm thinking if that was 13 or 11 that we started doing that, adding in dirt textures to mods, and we didn't see it in the base game until 17.